2016 right front headlamp assembly replacement, the housing. My housing got cracked and it has a bunch of condensation inside of it. It's right here. I don't know if you guys can really see, but there's a bunch of like water in there and stuff. So I'm replacing it. This is going to be kind of a quick video. As you can see, my front bumper's off already. This does need to come off to replace the headlamp assembly. I'm going to tell you how to take the bumper off. I'm sorry I don't have it in the video, but this has some clips on this cover. You take all these clips out, right? What you do is you pop the center of them up, and then you just pop the bottom base up, and then you could get these out. You want to save them, try not to break them. This will come off, and then you can just set it to the side. And then the bumper also has clips holding it in place. This is actually an easy bumper to take off. And then you'll take those out on that spot as well. Then once you get all those clips out, you'll come over here and there's going to be a 10mm bolt right here. You're going to kind of have to push away the fender liner a little bit so you can get to it, and then just pop these little tabs out. You just kind of wiggle and pull, and those will pop out after you get the bolt out. On the bottom there's going to be 4 screws, and then there's 4 10mm bolts, actually 5 10mm bolts in the center on the bottom, and then on the other side there's 4 screws again. Once you get those out, and then you get both corner pieces out, there are these little pegs right here. These were like the most annoying parts, but those will be, you have to pop those out. What you want to do is just try to get something on them and pop them out. I kind of I wasn't able to get them out. They just kind of popped off the bumper when I pulled it off, but then the bumper will come off. I know right here I have these out. You don't need to mess with these. You can just leave these clipped in, and that's how you get the bumper off. So again, sorry I'm not showing that. I know this video has less value because I don't show how to take the bumper off, but once you get to this part, I can show you this. It has 10mm bolts holding it in, one right there. There's one right here. There's one right here. And then there's one over here on the side. Just any 10mm socket, just get these off. I got a deep socket on my drill, my impact guy. Get these off. Now once you get all these out, this will kind of be loose, but you're going to need to lift up this tab up on the top. There's a tab up here. You need to lift this up out of this little spot, and then once you get that off, it should give you more room to wiggle. So once I pull this out, now I started disconnecting the light bulbs inside because I thought it was stuck on the light bulbs. So I have some footage here of just undoing these light bulbs. This is how you get them out, but I don't think you really need to take the lights out yet. So this just turns sideways. You can if you want. I'll show you how to do it. You just turn them to unlock them, and you can slide them out, but I don't think you need to do this just quite yet. I'll show you why in just one sec. So just go and get this one out, and then once you get it loose, you just kind of got to massage this thing out, kind of wiggle it and pull it out. Here's the low beam right here. They had some silly blue LED bulb in there. You just twist that and pull it out. Now I'll show you what I mean. So once you wiggle it out, you just kind of gently pull it out. Don't be impatient. And then there's just this one big connector right here. And if you just disconnect this big connector, you can remove this whole headlamp assembly without removing any of the bulbs. So I used a small flathead to push down on the lock, and then I just pull it backwards. Try not to pull on the wires. You don't want to ruin the wires. You have all kinds of problems if you do that. So here it is. Here's my old one. I got a new one from Nissan. It came in a box like this, and if you notice, it has all the lights in it, and it has that big connector. So all I gotta do is plug this big connector in. All the lights are already in, and then it's just like plug and go, which I really like. Aftermarket may not be like that. You might need to switch it all over to your new piece, but this is an OEM one. Here's my part number. I'm going to put a link in the description to Amazon to get a new headlamp assembly, so check that out. Alright guys, so you just want to bring this over here. We're going to connect that big connector. Once that's connected, it pretty much just goes back in place. You want to be patient and gentle with this part because you don't want to scratch the lens. You don't want to break any of these tabs. You get that big tab piece on the top. Get this in place, and then all the other parts should just line up. I can't stress enough, be patient with this. Then if you get a 10mm bolt right there in that hole, it'll just hold this whole thing in place, and you can put the other ones in. Hand thread in the 4 10mm in their little distinctive spots. Do not tighten one down all the way yet. Once you get them all partially in with hand tightening, then go and zap them down with your gun or use your ratchet. That way none of them will have to give you a hard time going in if, you know, it's tightened down but then the hole's in the wrong spot. So I'll go ahead and get this tightened down. All right. Cool, and then we'll test it out. Turn your headlights on right here, and they work. That's it. So hope this video helped you out. Thanks for watching. See you next video. Hey, what's up guys? I want to tell you about this new soap I've been using by a new company called Quantum Soap. It's a men's soap company. They make multiple different bars of soap with their own ingredients and fragrance. They even have a dark matter bar, which is more grittier. If you're a mechanic, you have a lot of dirt and oil in your skin a lot, you can reach them at quantumsoapco.com. Free shipping on orders over $50. These soaps are made in the US with all natural ingredients by hand. No synthetic this, synthetic that. They've been great. They've hooked us up with a Guillermo Auto promo code. So if you head over to the website, type in Guillermo Auto in the checkout, you'll get 10% off. Again, these guys are on Facebook, Instagram. Check them out. Check the links below. Thanks for watching.
You're pretty good.